You ever sit down to play a game, but instead you end up just scrolling brainrot kind of endlessly? And then afterwards you feel guilty like you wasted your own time? What's up with that? There was no emergency. I just couldn't cross the finish line into actually deciding what to play. Every game was the correct choice, and that was the problem. I'd look at one, think, well, what about that other one? And just keep scrolling. By the time I even noticed the room was pitch black, I felt guilty. But why? I realized this isn't just a gamer problem, it's a human one. It's about choice, brain chemistry, and the fact that we're competing against the smartest people in the world who have spent decades learning how to short-circuit our brains with low-effort dopamine loops. And yes, I actually do see the irony in saying this inside a YouTube video. But this is my channel, and I can't hear you, so just try and stop me. Think of it like this. When you're hungry, you know you should go make that healthy meal with sauteed vegetables, and honestly, in most cases, you'd probably prefer it. But that requires ingredients, planning, mental energy. It's effort. And after a long week, you just don't have it in you. You tell yourself you'll do it next week once you're recharged, but tonight? Well, tonight you're just having that crappy fast food again. This is the battle between passive and active leisure. Passive stuff like scrolling is free, but active leisure, the stuff that requires your participation, is what actually predicts higher life satisfaction. You know that the high effort option is better, but your brain doesn't care. It wants the quick, thoughtless hit. This is why I've restarted Red Dead 2, Elden Ring, and Baldur's Gate 3 a million times without ever beating them. The struggle isn't the gameplay, it's the transitions. It's the choice paralysis of the menu and the re-entry cost of a 40-hour save file. It's easy to stay in the world once you're there, but it's exhausting to find your way back in. Choosing is hard, starting is easy. Continuing is hard, flowing is easy. So what can we do about this? Well, we have to lower the activation energy. Lately, I've actually started using a spinner wheel to pick for me. It sounds stupid, but it removes the paralysis. When the wheel lands on a game, the decision is made. I'm not having to choose anymore. It's not up to me. I just put the games that I would be open to playing, which often ends up being a lot, into a website. Suddenly all the friction is gone, all the choice is removed. I've ended up playing things that I never would have clicked on my own, simply because I took my own brain out of the equation and I removed the weight of choice from my shoulders. The goal isn't to be productive while gaming or doing any other hobby that requires active leisure. The goal is to make sure your free time actually feels like your time. Tonight I'm gonna let the wheel spin. I'm gonna give whatever it picks at least 10 minutes. If it doesn't stick, that's completely fine. You can take it out of the wheel and spin again. But for me, this is a great trick to get past that choice paralysis and actually get to enjoy my free time how I want to. Thanks for sitting in the dark with me for a few minutes. If you still prefer passive leisure, well, you can find me on my Twitch. Yeah, I plugged it. See you in the next one. Thanks.